Hi guys, this is day number 127 of my 365 Livestream challenge, and today is Monday. We are back on track with our software startup workshop series, September series, and now is a big day because we are starting the next third stage out of our four stages software startup workshop. So far, we went over the first step, the foundation idea generation validation. That was part of our homework that we assigned to our clients before the workshop. On growth hacking workshop, we do this for them, but for the software startup workshop, they already have to have these things to put together with us on our calls, on our first call. Then we have first day, which is software product strategy live session with our client, where we put the market positioning, 5 core pillars of product strategy. And this month we just finished last Friday with monetization, with money, how you're going to make money with the software. And today is Monday and we start the new stage, which is project roadmap. This is second day of our 2 days live session during our workshop with our clients, and only now we deserve to start talking technical things. In most cases, when you talk to any other freelancer, developer, programmer, software development agency, they will do discovery phase at most for you, and this will be only this project roadmap. This is where we will start. You will basically skip all these previous steps. You can imagine how much things you skip. And if you've been watching thoroughly all my live streams during the last 19 days of September, you will notice how many things in there in these first two stages influence the scope of technical side. If you realize this, now we can see how important it is to put the idea, the foundation, the ideation, the product strategy together before you start talking any kind of scope, functionality, technical stuff, etc. And this is the point where we start talking the project roadmap. In project roadmap, we have a couple blocks here. Today we will talk about users and permissions. We will then go to full scope raw nodes. We just try to put together quick full scope nodes during the live session. Then we talk a bit real quick about non-functional requirements for our software, for our application. Then we have challenging technical features checklist. Then we have minimum sellable product version. Then we have final step of our live session, design inspiration. These are the project roadmap steps. With all that information collected, we can move on to the homework and prepare for our client detailed step-by-step software blueprint after our workshop. So today we talk about users and permissions. For that, we are opening a second day separate slide presentation for our clients with agenda, with everything, and basically we lead them through our process and telling them how exactly will be our process here, what we are going to do, how many hours it will take approximately. These and these steps, this step 1 hour, let us step these hours, and again here we have a separate worksheet that I opened already here in my browser tab. If you haven't seen this, please check your screen right now. I'm sharing the screen all this time during these live streams. This is the first step that we start any kind of specification requirements is users permissions dashboards. Basically, what is permission dashboard? It's basically like completely different UI, UX for the different group of users. For example, we've been launching a campground system for one of our clients from Canada, and we had 3 different dashboards. One was for the software owner, managers that own software and sell to others. Another was for the campground owners that bought this software from software owners and integrated it within their business. And the same dashboard worked for the owners of that campground, for their agents, for their staff members. And we had third dashboard, which was client customers dashboard. It was place where campground guests can book sites online through website. So we had 3 dashboards. They are completely different for different types of users, different UX, different UI. These are dashboards. I don't say the dashboard is for different users. No, we can have multiple different user roles within different dashboards. Sometimes we just have one dashboard and all the user roles, different roles will fit into one dashboard. But in this case, we had to have 3 dashboards. Backend for the software owners, backend for the campground owners and member staffs, and client and guests dashboard online cabinet. So for the software owners, the owners of the software had an access to. For the campground or cabinet, we had the agents, cleaning lady, parking assistants, POS like managers, like sellers, sales reps, agents, and many different staff members that have been serving that big campground. And of course, guest role we had for the client dashboard. So, and for each of these dashboards, we have a list of roles. So how we do this on our call live session with our client, we ask them what kind of user roles and permissions they envision for their software. In most cases, we will start on our own and we'll suggest them what kind of dashboards, users, and roles they need to have within their software in many different directions. For example, in this social network, we had parent user, service provider, super user, all these roles, and we identified that we just need two different dashboards: user dashboard and admin dashboard. User dashboard will be used, it's like marketplace for parents that are buyers and service providers that are sellers, and then we have separate, completely different UX UI dashboard for the admin software owner. And each of these users roles have a list of different roles and permissions. Like this, create circle lists, add activities in the calendar, list their friends, chat with their friends. Service providers are listing their services, selling services, and serve their parents, clients. And admin is basically managing users, activity catalogs, manage feeds, orders, and everything. So this is how we put the row nodes here. And after live session, with our team doing that next week after workshop live session, we put together diagrams like this and this, so that our client and our developers have a visual to understand the dashboard structure, user roles that will be part of the dashboard, and the permissions for each of these user roles. We don't list all the permissions here, we just list the most important, the core permissions that each of these roles need in order to function properly within that software. So this is how that step looks like. This is very simple. In most cases, we spend between 5 to 30 minutes, depending on the complexity of the system and depending on how good our client knows that has that plan already planned out or not. It's still raw. He or she doesn't know kind of what they want to do there in terms of dashboard. But it's a quick task. Tomorrow, that's it for now, for today. And tomorrow we'll start talking like the biggest part of the project roadmap step, which is scoping, like putting row nodes for the full scope, minimum sellable product, and ideal 5 years, 10 years from now on. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope that is useful. If you have any other question regarding users permissions question of this software starter workshop, please comment below this video, and thank you for watching. See you tomorrow, and remember, people need